What's up, guys? Welcome to This Just In. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to show you my favorite way for beginners to start investing, get into the stock market, get more familiarized, become a lot more confident, and in return be a lot more successful investor. So stick around. I think you're going to like what I got for you today. Alright guys, so first things first, this video is for educational purposes only. I am obviously not a licensed stockbroker. You should always go out and do your own research and due diligence. Don't just take my word for it. I am putting my own money into these stocks, or at least most of them. If there's ever any stocks that I don't own or I'm not invested in, I will let you guys know that up front, so that you know. First things first, before we jump in, subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification so you can stay up to date. I'm going to be posting a new video every day, monitoring my small account 5x challenge, where I'm taking that small $2,000 account and trying to 5x it by the end of 2021. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can grow your guys' accounts along the way. And then there's a link down in the description to my Patreon account. Come join the family. I'd love to have you over there. You will have access to my private Discord. We talk stocks all day. You'll also have links to all of my different portfolios so you can see what I'm investing in. And then also, if you need any help with anything, what brokerages I use or software, anything like that, or have any questions, come ask me. I'd love to help you. Last thing, there's a link down there for Webull. Set up an account, deposit $100. You get 2 free stocks, anywhere from $10 all the way up to $1,800. So you get a chance to get some free money. So let's jump in. Yesterday I made a video on investing in a S&P 500 indexed fund and how it was especially helpful if you were already putting money into a 401k and just wanted the opportunity at higher gains. That's a great way to invest. I really like this, and this is my favorite way for beginners that want to be more involved and want to get more familiar with the stock market, for a couple of reasons. The first thing is it gives you the opportunity to buy fractional shares. Fractional shares, for those of you that don't know, is the ability to buy a piece of a stock instead of the entire thing. For example, Amazon's like $3,200 at this point, and so you can just buy a piece of it and own a part of it rather than buy the whole thing. Second thing is it gives you the opportunity to go gather up a bunch of really good stocks, put them into a portfolio, and invest into it as a whole versus having to go buy each one of those stocks individually. You can go get them at one time, divvy it up, and then invest, and it will split your money up evenly over all of the stocks unless you specify to do it differently. So let's jump right in. So first things first, this is the app. It is M1 Finance. I am not an affiliate with these guys. I don't get anything for this. It's just a great way for beginners to get in and start investing. I'm going to show you first off my portfolio. This is a high growth portfolio. I've got about 46 different stocks in here. This will be over at the Patreon, so you'll have access to this. You can actually click this button right here and save it to your account and start investing to it. When you do that, though, you will take it over, and so it will be yours. So that's why you should come join me, because I will let you know anytime I take a stock out or put a new stock in. So if you want to follow that. If you look here, we are currently sitting at pretty much 25% up since the first of the year. We are sitting about 8.5% for the last week. So it's doing really well. Hopefully it continues to do that well. I think it'll do really good in 2021 and 2022. So as you can see, 46 stocks. I've got a couple of these at 3%. But most of them are at 2%. So you can split that up however you want. It depends on what you're trying to do. I recommend anywhere from like 20 to 50 stocks, depending on your risk tolerance. If you're going for really high growth, do around 20. If you're looking for something more lower risk, but still a good chance for big gains, as you can see, we're up almost 25%, and so then go with the higher end. Okay, so this is the next reason why I like this app a lot. So if you decide not to use my portfolio, you can actually come in here, and there has been professionals that have built, all of these different portfolios. And so you can choose, hedge funds, retirement funds, if you like responsible, a lot of energy efficiency, EVs, things like that. That's what I like to invest in. You can do that, or you can come in here and choose your risk tolerance. So if you want to be super conservative, super low risk, you can do that. If you want to be super aggressive and super, a lot more higher risk, you can do that as well. As you can see, look at some of these. This one's up 87% over 5 years, up 12% over the last year. This one's up 6% over the last year. That's pretty good for a low risk fund. But the reason why I like this is because you can come in here and take a look at these hedge fund pies, and you can see what the professionals are doing. So you can come in, look at some of these. This one's up 40%, 50 or almost 50% in the last year. So you can come in and you can see an overview, a chart, and then how many stocks they've got in it, what they've got the percentages at, and what they are investing in directly. So really cool, really cool. Now, the last thing I'll show you is how you can build your own. So if you decide that you don't want to use mine, you don't want to, use one of the professionals, you come in here, go to My Pies, you create new pie, and then you can search by, market cap, whatever, different sectors. You can search by ticker symbol, whatever it is, the most popular. So say you like Apple. You can come in here, it'll give you an overview, it'll give you the latest news, the performance chart. Obviously, you shouldn't do all of your research inside this app, but it is a good place to start. So you add it to the basket, and then say you want to add, NEO, let's just say, SBE, let's say, Twitter, whatever it is, Tesla. You can just go through and add all these different stocks. Once you're done, you can click add down here at the bottom. Guys, the reason why I really like this, especially for beginners, because when you start investing and you set up a portfolio and you invest some money in it, and then you're checking it every day, and you open it up that day and it's up 10-15%, and you're like, holy cow, and you see that your money growing. That's what got me hooked. The first time that I was invested into something, and I opened up my app and I saw that I was making money, I was like, holy cow, and that's what got me. And so, like I said, this is just a great way for you guys to, go out there and put your money into something and not exactly have to go out there and choose every stock individually on your own. Like I said, you can choose the experts, you can choose mine, but that's why, you come over to the Patreon, because we're all trying to help each other. We're all trying to, reach financial freedom. So, but this is kind of your overview. You can kind of see your stocks down here. When you hit edit, this is where you can choose, what percentage you want. If you want them to be even, you select all, hit equalize, and it will equal them all up depending on how many you have in there. I like to have 2 percentage points, one as a regular percentage, and then second as a double position for the stocks that I really like. So if there's any questions, put them down in the comments. Let me know down in the comments what your biggest portfolio percentage, gains are. I'd love to find out. If you need help with anything, come join me at the Patreon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.